If you have an Xbox Series X and prefer gaming on a monitor, there are plenty of options to choose from. 4K monitors with HDMI 2.1 bandwidth are still rare, but there are more available than in the past, and they're becoming more common. If you can't find a 4K monitor with a high refresh rate, it means you may have to sacrifice resolution to get smoother gameplay, as most models with 1080p and 1440p resolutions support high frame rate gaming. The Xbox Series X supports all common resolutions, meaning you can get 1080p, 1440p, and 4K monitors, depending on your needs. If you have the Xbox Series S, you should focus on 1440p monitors as that's what the console is designed for. In this video we will look at the 8 best monitors for Xbox Series XF available on the market today. We made this list based on our personal opinion, hours of research and customer reviews. We've considered their quality, durability, features, and more. If you want more information and updated pricing on the products mentioned, check the links in the description box below. So let's dive into the video. Number 8. Gigabyte M32U. The Gigabyte M32U is a 32-inch 4K monitor with a fast 144Hz refresh rate. It's very similar to the smaller Gigabyte M28U, but there are some minor differences between them. It's one of the few monitors with HDMI 2.1 ports, making it an excellent choice for console gamers, as it can take full advantage of most of what the Sony PS5 and Xbox Series S, X have to offer, including 4K 120Hz gaming. It also has a few extra features designed for productivity, including a built-in keyboard, video and mouse switch, QVM, so you can control two sources with a single keyboard and mouse. The large, high-resolution screen is great for multitasking and delivers superb text clarity. Unfortunately, it has a low contrast ratio, and although there's a local dimming feature, it's terrible, so it's not a good choice for a dark room. And the sRGB mode, which is the most accurate one out of the box, locks down almost all settings. The Gigabyte M32U is an impressive monitor for most uses. It's great for office use or media creation, as the large, high-resolution screen is great for multitasking, and it has superb text clarity. It's an excellent gaming monitor with outstanding low input lag and an incredible response time. It's also great for watching videos, but not in a dark room, as it has low contrast and a terrible local dimming feature. Number 7. Gigabyte M28U. The Gigabyte M28U is a great monitor with a 28-inch 4K IPS screen. It delivers an excellent gaming experience with low input lag, a fast response time, and a great selection of gaming features. It's also great for office use, as the high pixel density results in outstanding text clarity, and it has wide viewing angles. It's one of the first monitors on the market to support HDMI 2.1, making it a great choice for 4K 120Hz gaming on the next generation of consoles. It's not without its flaws, as there's some overshoot with every overdrive mode. It also doesn't look very good in a dark room, as it has low contrast and bad black uniformity. The Gigabyte M28U is a great monitor for most uses. The high-resolution screen delivers outstanding text clarity, making it a great choice for office use. It has wide viewing angles, a superb SDR color gamut, and excellent gray uniformity, making it a great choice for media creation and a decent monitor for watching videos. It's an excellent gaming monitor with low input lag, a fast response time, and a great selection of gaming features, including HDMI 2.1 bandwidth for next-gen console gaming. Sadly, it's just okay for HDR as it has a low contrast and a terrible local dimming feature. Number 6. Dell S2722QC. The Dell S2722QC is a 4K monitor aimed at productivity. It's an updated version of the Dell S2721QS with a different selection of inputs, as it has a USB-C input that supports DisplayPort Alt mode with power delivery. This means that you can connect your laptop to display an image and charge it at once. It has a few extra features for productivity like picture-in-picture and picture-by-picture modes, so you can connect two devices at once and view them both on screen. Great if you're working from home and have a work and personal computer. The 4K resolution helps deliver clear images with sharp text clarity. However, it's not the most versatile for gaming either, as it's limited to a 60Hz refresh rate and HDMI 2.0 bandwidth, but it still has FreeSync variable refresh rate support and low input lag for a responsive, nearly tear-free gaming experience. the Dell S2722QC is very good for most uses. It's a 4K monitor mainly designed for the office as it provides incredible text clarity and sharp images. It also has wide viewing angles and excellent ergonomics, so you can comfortably share your screen with someone else, without the image degrading. It's great for photo and video editors, and it's good for watching multimedia content, thanks to its high resolution. It's decent for 4K gaming from HDMI sources, but it's limited to a 60Hz refresh rate and it has a slow response time. Although it supports HDR, it's not very good, as it has a low contrast ratio and low brightness in HDR. Number 5. Acer Nitro XF243Y. The Acer Nitro XF243Y is an excellent budget gaming monitor. It delivers amazingly smooth and responsive gameplay due to its low input lag, fast response time, and 165Hz refresh rate. It has an IPS panel with wide viewing angles, and its excellent ergonomics include a full 360-degree swivel range, making it great for sharing content and playing co-op games. It has both native FreeSync support and GSINC compatibility to reduce screen tearing. Its 24-inch screen should be big enough for most gamers. But it might feel a bit cramped for work, especially if you like having multiple windows open side by side. Unfortunately, it has a low contrast ratio that makes blacks look gray, which isn't ideal for darkrooms. Also, it can't deliver a good HDR experience because it can't display a wide color gamut and doesn't get bright enough to make highlights stand out the way they should. The Acer Nitro XF243Y is a great monitor for most uses. It's excellent for gaming due to its low input lag, fast response time, and high refresh rate. It has wide viewing angles and excellent ergonomics that make it a great choice for work, but some may find the screen too small and the resolution too low. Unfortunately, it can't deliver a true HDR experience because it can't display a wide color gamut and doesn't get bright enough to make highlights pop. Number 4. Gigabyte M32UC. The Gigabyte M32UC is a large gaming monitor with a high native resolution and a fast refresh rate. It's very similar to the Gigabyte M32U, but instead of a flat IPS panel, it uses a VA panel with a gentle curve, so it's intended for dim or dark rooms. It's designed with console gamers in mind, featuring HDMI 2.1 bandwidth for Xbox Series X and PS5 gamers, and it supports 4K 120Hz gaming from both consoles. It's part of Gigabyte's M-series gaming monitors, which are designed for gaming but also offer great productivity features, including a built-in keyboard, video, and mouse switch, letting you switch between two different sources and control both with a single set of keyboard and mouse. The Gigabyte M32UC is a great monitor for most uses. It's an excellent gaming monitor, with an excellent response time at the max refresh rate and low input lag for a responsive gaming experience. It's also great for office use or media creation, as the large, high-resolution screen makes it easier to see more of your work at once. And it has some neat office features, including a keyboard, video, and mouse switch. It's also good for watching videos, with a high contrast ratio for dark room viewing, but it's not ideal for sharing with a group of people, as the image degrades at an angle. Finally, although it supports HDR, HDR adds very little, as it doesn't have a local dimming feature and has mediocre color volume. Number 3. LG 27GP950. The LG 27GP950 is a 27-inch 4K monitor with a fast 160Hz refresh rate. It's part of LG's UltraGear lineup of gaming monitors and is one of the first monitors on the market to support HDMI 2.1 bandwidth, making it a great choice for next-gen console gamers. It delivers an excellent gaming experience with low input lag, a fast response time, and support for both NVIDIA and FreeSync Premium Pro variable refresh rate technology. Unfortunately, it has disappointing reflection handling. And like most IPS monitors, it's not a great choice for a dark room, as it has low contrast and poor black uniformity. It also has a local dimming feature, but it doesn't do much to improve the picture quality. The LG 27GP950 is a great monitor for most uses. The large, high-resolution screen is great for office use or media creation, and it has a superb color gamut in SDR and incredible gradient handling. It's an excellent gaming monitor with low input lag and a fast response time. It's also decent for HDR, with a wide HDR color gamut and high peak brightness, but blacks look gray in dark rooms. Number 2. Samsung Odyssey G7. The Samsung Odyssey G7 is a high refresh rate gaming monitor. It's part of Samsung's 2020 Odyssey gaming lineup, and it's one of the few monitors available in two sizes, 27 and 32 inches, which we tested. It has a fast 240 Hz refresh rate with native FreeSync variable refresh rate support to reduce screen tearing. It's also GSINC compatible if you want to use it with an NVIDIA graphics card. The 1440p resolution helps deliver clear images while not being too taxing on your graphics card. It's a well-built monitor with an aggressive 1000R curved screen, which may not be to everyone's liking, but it helps bring the entire screen within your field of view. Its VA panel makes it a great choice for darkroom gaming, but even though it has an edge-lit local dimming feature, it performs terribly. The Samsung Odyssey G7 is a great overall monitor. It has amazing gaming performance because of its 240 Hz refresh rate, outstanding response time, and FreeSync support. It's a good choice for content creators or for watching movies as it can display deep blacks. Unfortunately, it's not ideal for sharing your screen with coworkers due to its narrow viewing angles. Number 1. LG OLED C1. The LG OLED C1 is a TV that we tested as a monitor, replacing the LG 48CX OLED from 2020. As it's a TV, it has many different features than most typical monitors. It has a large 48-inch screen, but that means it has a lower pixel density and, combined with its unique WBGR sub-pixel layout, text clarity isn't the best. It's advertised as a gaming monitor and has features that most gamers should enjoy. It has a 120 Hz panel with FreeSync variable refresh rate support and GSINC compatibility to reduce screen tearing. There are 4 HDMI 2.1 inputs, so you can play 4K games up to 120 frames per second if you have a compatible graphics card, but it doesn't have a DisplayPort input. Its OLED panel can turn off individual pixels, resulting in a near-infinite contrast ratio and perfect black uniformity. However, OLEDs have the risk of permanent burn-in, which could be problematic with constant exposure to the UI elements, so we suggest using a screensaver, hiding the taskbar, or watching varied content if you're going to use it purely as a monitor. The LG OLED C1 is an excellent overall TV that we tested as a monitor. Since it has a ton more features than a normal monitor, it excels in a few areas. It's excellent for gaming because it has VRR support, a very quick response time, and low input lag. It's a fantastic choice for watching content in dark rooms due to its near-infinite contrast and perfect black uniformity. It's great for office use or content creators because it has a large screen, but text clarity is just decent as the WBGR sub-pixel layout isn't ideal. Our recommendations are based on what we think are the best gaming monitors for the Xbox Series X currently available. They are adapted to be valid for most people in each price range. Rating is based on our review, factoring in price, and feedback from our visitors. If you would prefer to make your own decision, here is the list of all of our 1440p and 4K monitor reviews. Be careful not to get too caught up in the details. Most monitors are good enough to please most people, and the things we fault monitors on are often not noticeable unless you really look for them.